Well, hello, hello, family. Oh shit, how y'all doing today? Huh? Are y'all all? Oh, I came in right at the perfect moment of Jake asking Cassie that perfect moment. So I am here at the glorious 99-cent store. Sorry about the hair and everything. I just got through training and weightlifting and all that good stuff. But yeah, we're about to get hit with like a hailstorm, supposedly, like hurricanes, all that stuff. So let me tell y'all how y'all can become better preppers and be prepared more. What's up, D? How you doing? How are you doing, brother? How you doing, Jakey Poo? Chatty Daddy? Lukeum, Cassie Sis, Patty Sis. Who else did I miss? Did I miss anybody else? Um, and everybody else. Yes, happy Memorial Day to everybody. Deanna, my favorite elusive cryptid in the world. How you doing, girl? I haven't seen you in forever. But to start with gardening, okay? Everybody needs to start planning their own quote unquote victory garden, a personalized garden that was made in World War II to help utilize and subsidize things that you won't be able to grab. So, a good thing to have is coconut mix. It's ground up, coconut shells and everything. It's also a good fire starter. It can do anything that needs to be done. Oh yeah, everything's good. How you doing, Nightmare Brother? But cocoa mix, coconut mix is good for everything. It's ready to use potting soil, but it's got 5% cocoa in it and 5% coconut chips. So it still has the shell in there that you can use for fire starter material. Oh, and these, I know a lot of people, y'all don't have, Hispanic markets around you or anything, but any of these little like Frutro cups, these will last forever. They're like the cockroaches of sugar. They're good little packs. They'll last forever. They don't even have a out of date on them. So you can save these forever and eat them. Yes, you can grow anything in that, Chad. Here's another thing. Canned bottled water. Don't get bottled water. Bottled water needs bottled water needs oxygen in it to stay good. Canned water, on the other hand, doesn't because they put sodium in it. Stock up on paper plates because you're not going to have water to be washing all these dishes and everything. The more items that you can use to throw away, the better. If you can, You see this? Get a 13-inch portable grill. $12.99 for a 13-inch portable grill. Or if you're cheap, just get a good um, one of the grill toppers. You can put this on two rocks, put a fire underneath it, and cook your food the exact same way. In emergency situations, latex balloons. Okay, latex balloons, they're better than condoms to store water in to hold. Look, look, and you can even go festive with your plates. You can go unicorn. You know, who's gonna rob him? Who's gonna rob a man that's carrying unicorn plates on them? Huh? Nobody. Yep. 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 If you can, where are they? You can even now buy sparklers. If you put four of these together, you can weld with sparklers. So get sparklers. You can get this in the party supply area of any place that you want. Also, the old trick birthday candles, the old trick birthday candles that when you blow on them, they have nitrates in them that restart. Get those also. Uh, they're really rare anymore because of quote unquote fire hazards, but you can get them off of like Amazon and stuff. Yep. You have those plates, Cassie. What's up, Shire? I will rob a person that's carrying condoms for water purposes because you know what? That means that tells me that they're a freak. They're an actual freak because they ain't using the condoms just for water. Chad, I would never do that. I would never take a you know can of peaches and beat you in the back of the head with it. I would never do that, brother. Never. Hey, look. Hey, Chad, what is that? What is that symbol, Chad? I mean, you can get some hemp infused blankets. Hemp hemp infused blankets are amazing. What? Trick stick. Huh, as seen on TV, it's a trick stick. So, yes. Remember to always stock up on seed producing peppers like jalapenos, Anaheim peppers, anything that produces seed. you can reuse. Same thing with cacti. Cacti can be used for anything. If you catch a fish, if you catch a rat, you can cut open the middle part of the cacti. You can put the rat inside of it or the fish inside of it and cook it, and the juices of the cacti will keep the fish moist while you're cooking. Just a just a little bit of knowledge there, and you can also eat it. Bell peppers, easiest thing to grow. Even if you don't like them, grow bell peppers because there's somebody that will trade you for bell peppers. Oh yeah, yeah. What's up, Dale? How you doing, brother? Oh, let's go down this way. Plus, also, if you want to ammonia, get a shitload of ammonia because if you put ammonia, you can choke out somebody. Just I don't know from personal experience. I mean, you know, I don't know from personal experience, no, but I've heard from the grapevine you can choke out somebody with ammonia. Yeah, cherry tomatoes. Yeah, cherry tomatoes grow abundantly. It's a great food source, also. And if you're going to be messing with ammonia, get some safety goggles because safety goggles will protect your eyes from the burning sensation that you will get from it. Just letting you know from a friend. Yeah, yeah. I heard from the grapevine. That's it. And always carry. Look, 6.99 for an 8 foot by 10 foot, 7 millimeter thickness tarp, dual sided tarp. It's got a black and a reflective side on it. So if you ever have to ditch and run, you have something that can reflect the heat back on you. And this thing covers 80 square foot. So, you know, 6.99, you have a basic homemade, tent that is lightweight, easy to pack, carry with you everywhere. And for those pesky neighbors in an emergency situation, you need disposable plastic gloves. Always, always learn from people like Dexter. Carry, always carry disposable plastic gloves. Always. What's up, Josh? What's up, Joshy Poo? How you doing, my little stud muffin beef jerky lick? So, what have we learned so far? Ammonia will knock people out. Carry rubber plastic gloves with you just in case. Um, get replantable food. I came in here to get cat food, and I was like, "Hey, why not? Why not?" Oh yeah, but you want to know what the easiest way to break into somebody's door is? Take a good long flathead screwdriver and a hammer, put it straight into the keyhole and hammer it repeatedly, and you'll bust it open. Let's see here. What else is there around? Toilet paper. Do not waste your freaking time getting rolls and rolls and rolls of toilet paper, because anything can be reused to clean yourself. A rag, any kind of strips of clothing, corn cobs. That's what I used to use when I lived with my grandparents. We used corn cobs in their outhouse. What's up, Angel Sis? How you doing? So don't worry about this. Okay? That, no bueno. You know what you can do? If you take laundry detergent with the oxygen in it, and you mix a small portion of ammonia with it, and you put it in an Easter egg, and you drop it into the water, it will kill the fish that's around. Easy way to get fish without having to fish. It cuts off like the soap and everything gets into their gills and they can't breathe and they suffocate. Like, look, you can get these bar mop towels and you can use it multiple times to clean your ass. Because ain't nobody wants a dirty ass in an emergency situation, especially when you never know when you're going to have your last time to have sex. You don't want a dirty ass during sex. No dirty bums in my bed. I got you, Luke. Yep. Well, whatever floats your boat is good. Strawberries, you can replant strawberries. Get a good thing of strawberries, cut them in half, put them in the ground. They will regrow. Same thing with blackberries. Blackberries are the same way. Any berry fruit will regrow if you plant it right. Tomatillos is a great substitute to tomatoes if you live in a dry climate. It's also good to get some of the frozen ones because you can use it as a self-defense weapon too. You can beat the shit out of somebody. Even a bag of oranges. If you get a good 5 pound bag of oranges, you can beat the living shit out of a person with a bag of oranges, and it leaves the bruises on the inside of the skin and not the outside. So you'd be like, I don't know what ever happened to Chad. I mean, he was just sitting here and he just fell over. Oh no. Hell yeah, squeaky clean. It better be squeaky clean. Also, you are going to be your own medic. Stock up on things you know is weak on you. If you have a weak wrist from too much, get wrist support. If you have, bad elbows from like major goings, get an elbow support. Get ankle supports. Get everything that's going to support your weak ass, you know, bones. Get a shitload of daily fiber. Daily fiber. Because when you don't eat, you don't poo. When you don't drink, you don't pee. Fiber helps you pass that when you do get food in your system. Because if you don't have food in your system, you get constipated and it will harden inside of your, intestines. Get fiber or milk them, milk of magnesium, and also get these like Centrum Centrum pills and everything for men, Centrum for women, all that crap. Get these things because you're not going to be getting all your daily vitamins and everything that you need from Roadkill Jake that's serving, skewering rats. You're not going to get it. Get the one a days, get that stuff for the quote unquote gummy multivitamins. If you get the gummy version of multivitamins, it is a source of food also. It's a small source, but it still has sweets in it, and it still has gelatin in it that will still be a food source to you. Yeah, I mean, you can get, prunes and dates and all that stuff. That means you're going to have that on hand. You know, it's easier to pack multivitamins, it's easier to throw a 250, 250 tablet multivitamin in your backpack than trying to find or grow prunes and dates and stuff like that. um, yeah, eat it while it's warm. Hell yeah. That's what I'll do with you, Jake. Sorry. Liquid calcium with magnesium in it. So, orange flavor. If you know you got bad allergies, get allergy medicine. If you know you have stress, and stress is going to be a big thing, stress B, get these things and it will calm you. It's not going to be your your what is the pill that people take? Um, I don't remember. You can also take these Bio 360s, 30 caps in it. It's got six probiotics. It's got everything that you need in these too. Sleep aid. You're going to need sleep aid because you're not going to be sleeping. And go back to, some of those people, like, when I was talking about, like, you know, buying supports, like, for my boy Josh, Hodge, Hauntings with Hodge, me and him, we get a little rough sometimes. So he's going to need two knee supports. I mean, it happens, sometimes knees go out. That's the thing, you know. Are you going to find that though in emergency situations? You know what I mean? Look, you can get a basic first aid kit here, 110 piece for $2.49 here. This is like $8 at Walmart. This the same one. It's is it going to like save your life? No, but is it going to help you? Yes. For a long time? No, but that's still a good price for that. Yeah, Prozac. That's it. Thank you, Shire. Yeah, Prozac. Get that. And you're not always going to be able to pop a squat where you're going to be. You know, you may have to continuously keep going. Think of this, okay? If you can't pop a squat, if you can't piss, you're either A, pissing on yourself, or B, you're going to depend on it. It's not bad to carry some adult diapers with you. Hell, the astronauts wear adult diapers. So it's easy to say that stuff is a good idea to have. Look, look, you can do hemp seed oil toothpaste now. Just any way and every way to release all that anger, isn't it? Before you go on your work day, huh? I mean, but it's the truth. An adult diaper is going to save you a lot of time. It's going to help in a lot of situations that you really can't stop at. You can get witch hazel. It's good for skincare. It's good for a lot of things. It's good for, sharpening blades. It's good for rehydrating, leather, skin, stuff like that in a emergency situation or a SHTF situation, whatever way you want to look at it. Uh, oh yeah. Wait, you stepped away for a few minutes, Jake. Okay. Here's another thing that nobody's going to think of in emergency situations either. Baby's milk, like protein support shakes, smoothie mixes, stuff like this. This is for babies, or new mamas, whatever. It's 16 grams of protein in one scoop. You can't even get 16 grams of protein in beef jerky anymore. They got chocolate, they got vanilla. It's supposed to help new mothers, but look, the chocolate milk has 16 grams. The vanilla has 17 grams in it. That stuff is what you're going to need to hold out. Well, no, not shitting your pants per se, Jake, but in an emergency situation, you may not be able to pop a squat. So adult diapers is a alternative to not pissing and shitting on yourself in a emergency situation. Also, baby food, just in general, baby food. Oh, trust me, Jake, I wouldn't be embarrassed by shitting my pants. But turkey and turkey broth, baby food. Organic Harvest Bowl. This actually has, it's a little ready to eat meal for like toddlers. It's got a half serving of vegetables in it. It's got 3 grams of plant protein in it. It's a Harvest Bowl Mediterranean style melody. You can eat it raw, you can eat it cooked. Good alternative. And you can throw more baby food in your backpack than you can cans. I mean, there's no difference between baby food and puree food. There's no difference. You, I know. I remember you telling me that, Chatty Poo. Nah, baby food. I mean, people have a bad rep about baby food. It is not that bad. I mean, it's seriously not. It's literally pureed meat and pureed because babies have no teeth to chew on giant chunks of whatever. So it's easy and it's quick to down. All you need to do is just pop it and, shoot it like a shot. It's easy. It's easy. It's quick, and you don't have to worry about heating it up or anything. You could just down it and go. And also, you can give baby food to the people that you don't like. So, say, eat it or die. Love y'all. See what they got up over her. And here's a good one. Look at this. It's a grilling skillet. It's got the handle on the bottom of it. You squeeze and pop it, and it's like a skillet. You can fold this up, throw it in your backpack, good to go also. And this is actually heavy duty. Save up on towels, keep extra towels, extra blankets around with you, stuff like that. Another thing that people overlook, inflatable pools. Inflatable pools hold between 20 and 40 gallons of water. You put one of these in your backyard, fill it up with water, you got a source of water all the time, and you can leave that out and let it continuously fill up without having to go out. Bar soap, get bar soap, bar soap. Like I said, keep your ass clean, because not only do you have to worry about the dirty ass shit that you're going to be going through in an emergency situation, but you're going to have to worry about what's getting into your wounds also. Yes, Jake. Yes, you can. So you want to keep your ass clean. I mean, that's a no-brainer. We keep our asses clean on a daily basis Why not keep your ass clean during an emergency event? I know wasting water is not good, but you can take a damp cloth and whore bath with soap. That's it. You don't have to soak in a tub or in a shower. Hmm. Pots galore. The more pots you have, the better you can grow more stuff with it. But this isn't like you can make a grow set. That's not my not my forte of talking about. People will make their own garden. I don't tell you what to get on making a garden. Corn, always get corn. Corn can be dried out. Corn can be done anything. Think smarter, not harder. Hey, Marianne, how you doing, sis? Oh yeah, my live streams are something else. Patty sis. I mean, yeah, you can use iodine tablets. You can use solar, literally like standing water and everything. If you just add oxygen to it and you boil it, that's the best way to do it instead of putting chemicals in everything. The best way is just have open air into it and boil it. You can boil year old water and it'll be good. Oh, Chad, I found something to be bougie like you, sir. Yes, you did, Shire. Yes, you did. But, but Chad. Oh, oh, here it is. Look, Chad, I can have a Mr. Coffee French press. Ooh, I can be bougie like Chad. The best meat that you can ever have, and it will last forever. Corned beef. This stuff will last past the apocalypse. Corned beef will outlive you in the apocalypse. Trust me. There's so much preservatives and salt and everything inside of that it's going to outlast you, and it will come to your grave and piss on it. Yeah, it's true. Hard to work it with a fire. That is true. But I could feel bougie until it explodes on me, Luca. I'll be like, I remember when Chad had one of these before I ate them. Yeah. It's pinky stuff. It's pinky raising. If you can, peanuts. Peanuts are going to outlast you also. Uh, well, not plain peanuts, but coated peanuts will outlast. Like honey roasted, honey roasted, or the Japanese, whatever they are, Japan. They're like coated in something. Same thing with banana chips. Get dried banana chips, plantain chips, walnuts, like most nuts dry out and go bad, but they can dehydrate. RX bar protein nuggets, should I say. 10 grams of protein in every cluster. Granola, flaxseed. Flaxseed is going to last forever. Coffee, oats. Those are going to be your staples in food. Besides, pinto beans, rice, lifetime items, honey, stuff like that. Um, oh, listen to that song. Listen to your heart. Oh my lord. Don't worry about stocking up on your little fucking energy drinks and your coffee, your energy drinks and your, diet cokes and stuff like that. It's going to go bad and it's going to poison you and kill you. The best thing you can do is get those small mix-in powders. Buy a shitload of those mix-in powders. That's what I'm trying to find right now. Mix-in powders will last forever. And what goes with mix-in powders? Water. And that's what you're going to be drinking for the rest of your fucking life. And in a end of the world scenario, you're going to be drinking water. Yeah. Thank you, Chad. Yeah, I could be. It was just, I don't know. Mango Loco. Speaking of energy drink, I'm grabbing one. Yeah, I don't see any powdered drinks. I mix ins. Oh, here they are. Jeez. These will last forever. And now they make rapid hydration drink mixes. The science of making water work better. Hydrant optimizes your water intake. Starting first thing in the morning, it's lightly flavored with real fruit juice powder, no nonsense, and delivers up to 3x the electrolytes of sports drinks. these things. Look them up and get them. John, what's up, brother? Uh, beetroot risotto, 100% plant-based. Creamy risotto rice simmered in red wine and basil. Get meals like that. Get dehydrated tomatoes. You know, get things that you're going to eat. Things I don't really like telling people what to get for food because everybody's fucking different. Everybody fights about food. Well, in an emergency situation, you got to deal with what you got to deal with. I don't care if you're not vegetarian. I don't care if you're not a meat eater. I don't care who the fuck you are. You still need to eat. And I'll tell you what, if you are vegetarian or gluten free or whatever the fuck you call them, they call each other, you will break down and eat whatever is in front of you. You will eat if I kill a deer and I put a venison steak on the table and you're vegan, you better shut up and put the meat in your mouth. Or you're dead. You're next on the table. I'm sorry. What? What, Chad? What? Wine. Wine, stock up on wine because wine will be a great trading source down the road. All of these. Big ass gallon jugs of wine too. But you know, I'm not here to tell you what your life choices are because I could really care less about your life choices. I could, I could give two shits. But I'm here to help you. Yeah, here. That's what I was looking for. Rice. Rice, rice, rice. Get big ass bags of rice. 1 cup can feed one human. 1 cup of rice can feed one human for 3 meals. What's up, Rip Curl? How you been? Right? Maybe, Chad. Maybe. Maybe. You think I would do that to you, Chad, of all people? Chad, how you? Chad, you gotta have more trust in me, sir. You gotta have more trust in me. I mean, seriously. You gotta trust me, Chad. See, I won't hurt you, Chad. I would love you forever. Hmm, let's see here. Boom, Chad. I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the electronic stuff for a second. But does anybody want a Baby Yoda flex phone holder? Somebody want Baby Yoda holding their phone? Ding, ding. Mm, I'm good right now. But you always need an instant thing to make fire. I mean, you can be one of these people that are going to be like, I'm going to go out into the woods and rub two sticks together to make fire. Good for you. You do that. Well, I'm going to stock up on lighters and I'm going to have instant flame. Mm. Well, I am done at this place. What's up, CR, brother? One on Memento family. Be right back. Oh, well, hello. How are you, wonderful, wonderful? Nice. But, I'm not like other prepper channels. I'm not like other survivalist channels. I ain't got the time to go out and teach survival skills to people that don't really give a shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's one of the bad things. People want to see the individual get hurt. What's up, Rain Sis? Oh, thank you, Chad. Thank you, sir. You know, most survivalist channels and everything, the people pay to get to see people get hurt, to see people in danger. Well, I hate to break their heart, but I ain't putting myself in danger for somebody else's amusement. That's stupid. I'm here to teach people. I'm here to tell people what to do. Yeah, I'm not like, and I don't care if I get I don't care if I get 1,000 subscribers or what. I really don't. As long as my message is heard by some people, that's all I care. But I'm not going to go out in 0-degree weather with just my jacket, my pants, and a $2 survival knife and show you how to survive with that. I'm just tired, John. I'm just tired of I'm tired of other BS survivalist channels and BS, you know, prepper channels and stuff like this that aren't really any of that shit, but they've got 1 million+ subscribers. Like one of the big name ones, Canadian Prepper, you know. He has a survival store online that he makes money from. He has a Patreon. He has all this bullshit and everything. And the guy has never once been in an emergency situation. Mm-hmm. What's up, Raw Brother? How you doing? And I'm tired of other so-called survivalist channels trying to get people killed. Telling people that they have to buy a silky saw. And nobody's ever sawed with a Japanese pull cut and not a push and pull cut that people in America are used to. 90% of people that buy a silky saw break it within the first couple of weeks because they don't understand the technique of it. Thank you, Jawad, brother. You know, like, it's not a game, even though most of these people are rich fucking first world country people that think it's a hobby, think it's fun, to do this stuff. Welcome back, Patty, sis. Right? Oh, yeah, it's all in the hips, Jake. I mean, survivalism, prepping, it's a multi-million-dollar business. Hey, Scary, how you doing, sis? It's a multi-million-dollar business. Seriously, look it up. Look at every business. Everything is getting into survivalism. Everything is getting into preparedness. I mean, even these Chinese whatever are doing it and making a shitload of money out of it, selling ferrocerium rods and all this stuff. All the shit that I've got from wish.com, I paid 10 times less from wish.com than I did Amazon and everything. But the thing is everybody's into this. I'm glad you're here too, Scary Sis. But everything's a business now. Everything. When I was taught how to prepare and survivalism, when I was taught, there wasn't a market for it. It was called camping. You know, most of the gear and everything that you had being a Boy Scout and everything, you had to make yourself because there wasn't a market for that. Yeah. I mean, even Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts are a business. Boy Scouts don't teach you how to survive. Boy Scouts don't teach you if you're in a true emergency situation. You really think a 5 or 6 year old is going to remember how to make a fucking bow drill and make a fire? No. Especially in today's standards where they have Xbox, PlayStation, they have all these games, they have a mobile phone and everything. They don't. That's the thing. I can't, Scary, because I'm a diabetic. Because I'm a type 1 diabetic. And I can't do it because of quote unquote low blood sugar and my dependence of insulin. So I can't do that. Even all those, yeah, they don't go outside either. But I can't be a hindrance to that. So it's not true survival. Even Naked and Afraid and all these like survival TV shows and all this stuff, they don't show true people being in survival situations. They have to get a specialist in this, which there is no specialist in survival. Not even Morris Kohansky was a specialist in survival. He told people that also. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, everything is a business now because they see a want for it. Yeah. To tell you the truth, Jod, most everything that you buy in a survivalist, even name brand shit, Gerber, Charade, know, a lot of big name stuff that you're going to get is all Chinese made. There is barely anything that is first world country made? And the reason why is because it's just like all these other fucking survivalist YouTubers. You know, there's been about 6 YouTube channels that have had a knife made for them from a Chinese company. And it's a special limited edition Canadian Prepper Mora knife. Or there's what was his name? He was a British survivalist. I used to love watching him. Hold on, give me a second, guys. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Work called. They may have to call me back. But, anyways, yeah, Ray Mears. Thank you, Shire. Yes. I used to look up to Ray Mears. And even Ray Mears had a special Ray Mears survival knife. And I bought that thing. It was made out of carbon steel and all this stuff. I spent almost like $400 for that Ray Mears knife that was made. And the first day I took it out and was using it, the fucking blade broke on it. And I paid, it was like $350 for it. Yes, it is. Yes, yes, it is. But it's all good, Chad, brother. It's all good. And I don't care. But the thing is, I'm tired. I'm tired of I'm tired of people trying to make money for information for information that people need to know. I'm tired of it. And I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love to have sponsorships from Gerber or, you know, any knife company. I would love to have somebody send me something. I would take even fucking Ozark Trail from Walmart to, for them to sponsor me. And I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about just items. But the thing is it's hard. It's hard for me with my job working 80 plus hours a week to actually, like, I was able to make one episode of the Survivor Chronicles, and I'm still working on the second episode. It's hard. I don't have the youthful energy like I did 20 years ago. I definitely don't have the knowledge to be able to bring something out when I need to. Right? It's the world. The world is made by pain and struggle, not by knowledge. And that's true. That is a true quote. I forgot who said it. It was one of those fucking 50 million Greek philosophers that said it. And that's going to be yeah. It's nice to have a sunroof, brother. But even with everybody trying to teach old dog Joe a new trick, nobody's really going to use it. People have to learn through pain and struggle to actually get something. I know there's a few out there that will try and will do their best to master that ability. It's like, everybody talks about knot tying. Shit, I can barely even tie like 2 knots. But that's not going to make you survive knowing 50 million different knot holds. It's not. And especially when you're hungry and you're starved, and like, if you're starving, you haven't ate, you can't even remember what day it is, and you're expecting to tie some kind of figure 8 knot hold, stretch loop, whatever, cross knot to get down a cliffside. Nobody's going to remember that. Nobody's going to have time or dedication to do that either. And I think that's a waste of knowledge for people. I tell people to learn 2 knots, and that's it. Pick what 2 knots are easier for you and go with that. Because it's easier knowing 2 knots than 60. I know. I know, but I loved Ray Mears. I loved fucking Ray Mears. Ray Mears was Ray Mears was the first Bear Grylls. I mean, he seriously he was the Rolls Royce version of Bear Grylls. Okay, he needed that that kitchen sink, but there it's. But the thing was that yes, Ray Mears needed all that stuff. He did, and that's true. Survivalism is doing what you can with what you have. But it also means if you can get the items, it helps you out more. What's up, Wolf brother? Yeah, I had to cut it, brother. I had to cut it. Right, CR, brother. But, Raymir showed you that nobody is perfect. I guess that's why I loved him, is because he needed all this stuff. Because even Ray Mears, he taught you with his knowledge, but he had to show you what he meant with his knowledge with the right tools. It's like, people say you can make a mariner hitch with a stick. Yes, you can make a mariner hitch with a stick, but how long is that stick going to hold? If it's dry rotted, it's going to snap on you. Your stuff's going to go all over the place. That's why this what was it? Was it the German army or the Swedish army? They created the mariner pick on the end of a knife. So it was made out of steel and everything, and you could put it in there and it was good to hold forever. Oh, I know it is, Wolf brother. I know. I went to a new company, so I had to pretty much get it buzz cut. But it'll grow back soon. It'll grow back soon, brother. Oh yeah, Marianne. It's always good to get naughty in the woods. Yeah, that's the thing though, CR. You know, we try to teach people to get along, to do multiple tasks with less items. Because yes, we live in a day of age that we have one tool that can do 20 things, but all of the old ways of life, all the old ways of thinking, they had to have multiple different tools for everything that they did. Now you can carry a Leatherman multi-tool and do everything you need to do with it. You got a knife, you got a saw, you've got, everything on it. But they didn't have tools like that 100 years ago when you're trying to show a task that was made 100 years ago. And, still a lot of the stuff today, most things, the best invention that was ever created was the Victorinox Swiss Army knife. I mean, everybody questions about the corkscrew on a Swiss Army knife, and it's actually not all. It's a hole making tool. What's up, LJ sis? Ah, I don't know about Bush Tucker, man. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've watched him, but he's more of a glory hound than, because here's the thing, with he carries a Bowie knife with him, kind of like, Crocodile Dundee. But there's a shitload you can do with a big ass knife, yes, but there's more things that you can't do with a big knife than you can do more with a smaller knife than you can a big knife. And I know that by, experience. If you need to make traps, if you need to make intricate cuts, a big knife is too cumbersome. It's too heavy. It's too unwieldy to do a lot of shit. Like Cody Lundeen. Okay, Cody Lundeen carries a 4-inch Mora knife on him with a rat tank. And he can do more shit with that small little Mora knife than any other survivalist can. Hey, what's up, GNA? How y'all doing? Oh, yes, they are. It is. That's why I tell people the whole to be to be a prepper, you can't be a survivalist. To be a survivalist, you can't be a prepper. And the whole idea of a bug out bag is pointless. Because if you're a prepper and you make a bug out bag, what the fuck are you going to do with the rest of your life? Because you spent all your time, all your effort, all your money on your castle. You spent all your money to make stockpiles. You spent all your time making gardens, having, animals, all this stuff at your castle. And you made a bug out bag to leave it all? No. Now I understand there's situations, yes. There is situations that push you to have to leave your house. Yes. Major issues that have to be made to push you away from your house. Like, if you're in the middle of a forest fire in California and that fire is 100 yards away from your house, you have to leave. But if you have a garden and everything and there's nothing there, why are you leaving? Why do you have a bug out bag? I call my bug out bag, the one that I keep in my car, my get home bag, because I'm getting back home. I am not saying, well, my car's fucked, so I'm just going to, leave everything. I can't go back home. No. If a zombie apocalypse happens, you're safer at your house because you know your area, sis. You know. Right, Wolf, yeah. If it's a zombie apocalypse and everything, it's easier for you to get back home. It'll definitely be easier to get back home. Because you know why? Because when the zombies are out chasing everybody in the city and everything, you're running away from the city. You're running away from the threat. But if something, say like another country invades the United States, you know, where's the where's the first place that another country is going to invade? They're going to just invade the major cities. They are not going to worry about your small little podunk town that is, 100 miles away from the major city. Oh, LJ sis, you're always on the menu. Love you. But, like, people need to think real. People need to think like how they think. You need to, if shit goes down, it's going to happen in the major cities. It's not going to happen into the smaller outlining counties or smaller, cities that are X amount of miles away until after they claim the major city. After they have a hold on the major city, that's when they start moving out to smaller cities. Take the movie Red Dawn, for example. Love you too, LJ sis. Yeah, yeah. I know people that's been like that too, Shire. But like Red Dawn, okay? Red Dawn, they took they tried to take major cities, Then after they held the major cities, then they started moving out to the smaller cities. Because for an additional strike, they're not going to have enough soldiers to spread them out that far. And because that's a strain of resources, that's a strain of, that's a weaken of their power. What they're going to do, they're going to do a blitzkrieg and they're going to go straight into the major cities and total control of it. Even they actually get total control. And then when they do get total control, then they have to wait for reinforcements. Everything has to go according to plan. That's why if you make your home or your apartment or whatever your fortification, all that they're going to do is really stop everybody from leaving the city. They're not going to come in and start herding y'all into slavery camps or POW camps as soon as they take over. No, they're not going to do that because they can't. Because in a major city, they're going to have more people in that city than the people that took over. Oh yeah, Wolf. Yeah, brother. Take care, CR brother. Take care. But in the reality of everything, what really is going to hurt this world is inner strife. There is not going to be another country that's going to come in and take us over. Our own people are literally fighting with each other every day. Every day, we are fighting with each other. It more than likely, the United States, maybe Canada, maybe the UK, we're all going to be in civil wars with each other. It's going to be uncle versus, nephew, or dad versus son, or whatever. It's going to be another civil war soon. Most likely, it's probably not going to be civilians versus civilians. It's going to be more fanatics against the government. There may be some strifes in between civilians and civilians. Yes. I mean, we already saw that through COVID and everything. That's just a taste of what's going to be going on soon. I mean, just what? Just a couple of months ago, the French were protesting, and, or no, not the French. Yeah, a couple of months ago, the French were protesting when my sister-in-law went to France. Yep, that's true, Shire. That is true. And I mean, when people start banding together over a similar idea, when your life, your safety, everything goes south, that's when you see the worst in people. Just like they said, the shooter in Dallas and everything. He lost his job at that place. He lost his apartment because he couldn't pay rent. So what did he do? He went and bought a gun with his last remaining money. Instead of trying to figure out what he was going to do next, he bought a gun to go and shoot people. When you mess with somebody's safety, their livelihood, that hurts. Take care, Wolf Brother. Take care. And people don't see it. The government don't see that. The government doesn't care whether or not you are homeless or you're living the rich life. As long as you pay your taxes and you're doing whatever, they don't give a shit about how you are doing. They don't care. They don't care if you're barely surviving or you're poor as shit. And when you get enough people together, that's when shit changes. That's when the government starts looking. Because the people in government jobs, they don't have to worry about a damn thing. Especially here in America. They get a free house. They get a free car. Everything that they want is free. They don't have to pay for a damn thing. So how can they relate to somebody that's poor and starving? Or somebody that can't even make ends meet? They can't. They cannot relate because they never had that problem. That's why the government system is flawed and fucked. But I'm going to go ahead and get up off here. I love you, family. Y'all take care. I will try to do some more live streams when I can. All right. I love y'all, family. Take care. Bye.